G'day guys and welcome to Raging Rhino. With the Acolyte just around the corner, Disney Lucasfilm decided to send out a couple of invites to a couple of the Disney Star Wars shills to come in and actually watch the first 4 episodes of the Acolyte. Now this was a photo that was put out on Twitter by Knights of Melbourne showing, of course, you've got Star Wars Explained there, you've got Eric Voss there, you've got the fake Kyle Katarn there. These are all Disney Star Wars shills that sit there and give fake reactions and clap and laugh and cry at all this Disney Star Wars garbage that they're actually releasing. But of course, they got to watch the first 4 episodes and they can't put out these reviews the way that they would like to. They've got to really talk broadly about it. But I wanted to just go over a couple of those that we've actually seen so far on Twitter. And I'm just curious to see what you guys see in regards to what they're actually talking about. So here's one here. The Acolyte is a Force-sensitive version of Andor. The cast is stellar. The writing of each episode is jam-packed. Practical sets and amazing costumes, as well as SFX work, makes every location feel lived in, while having an emotional through line to keep it focused. So there's just one. Let's take a look at this next one. The Acolyte gives me the vibes of Andor, but with lightsabers. Fantastic fight choreo and weird creatures. I love when Star Wars is weird. Perfectly encapsulates the feeling the original trilogy gave me as a kid, while also feeling fresh, new, and inviting. Here's another one. Admitting that Andor has been my only recent Star Wars series love, so happy to report that I really enjoyed the first few episodes of The Acolyte. No barrier to enter, a refreshing lack of reliance on member berries, and a generally intriguing mystery. Excellent cast all round. Let's take a look at another one. The Acolyte episodes 1 through 4 are superb. A captivating murder mystery that evokes the detective tales of Twin Peaks and Matt Reeves' The Batman. Mature like Andor while fully embracing and thematically connecting to the prequels. Seeing the High Republic in live action does not disappoint. This just goes on and on and on in regards to how it compares to Andor. Now, this is the crazy thing about this that I see with all of this. I mean, if you just type in to Twitter, The Acolyte, and then type Andor after that, there are so many that actually got to see the first 4 episodes that just continue saying that this is like the Andor series, but with lightsabers, or a Force-sensitive version of Andor, or this or that. Now, look, I don't think that when these people went and watched these first 4 episodes of this, they were specifically told what to say by, let's say, Dave Filoni or Kathleen Kennedy or even Leslie Headland or anything like that. But it's almost like subliminal messaging, right? When they come up on stage and they're like, oh, we're going to show you the first 4 episodes of the Acolyte series. And look, we think that it's a lot like the Andor series. It's got those connections, but it's like Force-sensitive version, or it's like Andor with lightsabers. It's so interesting that all these people that have actually seen the first 4 episodes parrot the same talking points. It's almost like they don't have a brain and they can't think of what to say without spoiling it for themselves, right? So they just take what the people that were introducing them to these first 4 episodes from Lucasfilm have said to them about it. And, you know, let's say, take, for example, Dave Filoni comes out and he goes like, he's giving his spiel in regards to what the Acolyte is. And then, you know, through that, he says, yeah, it's like Andor, but with lightsabers. And then you get Leslie Headland coming out, and she's like, she talks about everything to do with it. But she happens to say that it's like a Force-sensitive version of Andor. It's just so funny that when you just look at what these people have said that have actually seen this series so far have to say about the Acolyte, it's like you've read them all. You could read one. Just one, and you've read every single person that's seen this series or seen these first 4 episodes, you know exactly what their review has to say as well, because it's exactly the same. The thing is also too, I don't know how this is supposed to actually get people hyped. Nobody watched Andor. The ratings for Andor were shithouse. And the funny thing about that too is that it is probably the best out of everything that they've done. I've got massive problems with Andor, especially when it comes to the jangling keys and the nostalgia bait and stuff that they threw on the screen, and the problem with the characters that are actually there and also the characters that aren't there, like Bail Organa. So I don't know how this narrative of the Acolyte being a Force-sensitive version of Andor is supposed to get anybody excited for it. The only people that are actually getting excited for anything new coming out from Disney Star Wars are those new modern audience Disney Star Wars idiots that a lot of them have pronouns in their bios, or they ship characters, or whatever the case may be. And it's absolutely a joke. You cannot take the reviews that have been coming out from the people that have seen the first 4 episodes off face value. You can't take what they say as their legitimate thoughts on it. So we've all got to wait and see. These people have already got probably the majority of their first 4 episode videos ready to go. But at the end of the day, these are all the Disney Star Wars shills, the Disney Star Wars seals that sit there and literally clap their hands when they see a lightsaber, or when somebody said something that references something else, or any of these types of things. So realistically, when it comes down to all of these people that have seen the first 4 episodes, don't listen to what they have to say. If you feel like you want to watch it and find out for yourself, go for it. I will say, though, there's a lot of people out there that have just tuned out and they're not coming back. And especially with the way that they've advertised this through Star Wars Celebration with, it's a strong female character. Yes, yes, Queen. And then, you got Leslie Headland talking about how it's going to project her queer identity into this show and all of the garbage that comes out. But I just thought that it was very interesting that the majority of the reviews that are coming out from the people that have seen the first 4 episodes are all parroting the same line, that the Acolyte is the Force-sensitive version of Andor. Whoop-de-doo. No one cares because nobody cared about Andor, and Andor, in my opinion, is another shit Disney Star Wars Plus series. Anyway, that's my thought on this. Let me know your thoughts about all of this in the comments below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see ya for the reviews of the Acolyte. Later, guys.